So there was a fucking fly out here. And I'm out here and I'm like, man, I want to press play, but there's this fucking fly. There it is again. I think I got him. I think that's it for the fly. So I was trying to decide what to kill him with. I was like, bandits or the hammer? And I didn't kill him. Bandits didn't work. So I'm not going to use the hammer. Because the hammer's obviously not going to work. There's a thing called common sense in life, y'all. Common sense tells you the hammer probably isn't going to work. But I need to kill this fly before I start the show. Because he's getting on my nerves. He keeps flying and I hear him buzzing, making this sound. I wonder if flies sing. Because that's what the hell it sounds like he's doing. He's humming. Okay.
The money got relations that can't break. It's the first thing that I think of when I wake. I used to be broke searching for change.
Taylor's gonna finish it. Watford for the win. Yeah.
What's going on, world? Michael Beasley here, coming to you from the Sports Corner. -1 Batman. Oh yeah, I am back. It's a new week. Hardy is on the shelf this week. He's out of action. Miss your brother. He'll be back next week, so be sure to tune in. But before I jump any further into this episode, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Again, like, subscribe, share, comment. Thank you. Basically, let's jump into some breaking news, y'all.
Dreaming about it every day. Had to sit and meditate to see it all come in my way. I'm in abundance, paid in full. Watch the Sundance by the pool. Got my stomach feeling full. I can't ever play it full. Got my mind filled up with joy.
First up on breaking news today, got some big stories on the agenda. One, opening story. Big time story. Scientists are baffled as Earth spins faster than usual, making days shorter than usual. Researchers for Zuckerberg at Meta, basically formerly known as Facebook, have stated this could have colossal effects on technology. This is a New York Post article. This is breaking fucking news. This is big news. This is scientist ass shit. But you know what? The NFL starts tonight and we don't give a fuck. So let's move on to the next story. Breaking news story number 1. Because we're going to forget about the other one. Breaking news story number 1. Aaron Rodgers today discussed how he had dabbled into the hallucinogenic DMT. Yes, Aaron Rodgers discussed his mental health, and one of his parts of his journey was he drank some tea, and it made him hallucinate. It made him feel good. It made him love everybody. I'm going to put the quote up there. I'm not going to read it. But it made Aaron love everybody. And I mean, honestly, if you've ever dropped some acid in your day, ate some shrooms, it might have been a bad trip every now and again. But if you've ever done any of those psychedelic drugs, I've never done DMT. I don't know nothing about it. Never seen it before. I would probably try it, though. Not going to lie. But that's besides the point. It's pretty interesting that Aaron just came out and said this shit. Like, I guess it's legal. I mean, it's not legal, but it's not illegal to him, I guess. The NFL, I guess you just let Aaron Rodgers drop acid. I mean, it's not acid, but it's way more powerful than acid. Okay. But, news story number 2, Deshaun Watson, y'all. Yes. I wish Hardy was here for this one. But yes, Deshaun Watson got a 6-game suspension arbitrarily. Which means it's not really set in stone yet. Basically meaning now the NFL has appealed the decision by the judge, Sue, can't remember her last name. It was a woman who decided this sentencing. However, the NFL is looking for harsher punishment, looking for a year suspension, and fining Deshaun Watson a lot of fucking money. Yeah, so he's not in the clear yet. The Browns fans yesterday, they had this big ass celebration, yada, yada, yada. It might have been for nothing, y'all, because your man is a fucking. He's I said it before, he's a predator. That's what the fuck he is. He's a fucking predator. But, yeah. Breaking news story number 3. Jake Paul fight is officially called off. And why is it called off? Well, let's hear from Dana.
What did you make of the whole his opponent was too big and
I think they sold under $1 million in tickets and it cost $500,000 to turn the lights on at MSG. That's what I think. Oh, not to mention the fact that hotel rooms in New York and transportation and everything else is very expensive.
Makes fucking sense. I mean, who the fuck wants to see Jake Paul fight some random fucking nobody? There's a grasshopper and it's really angry. Wow. Did y'all hear the power in the grasshopper's voice? No. I'm going to try to be professional here. It sounds like some alien ass shit. Like, y'all hear that shit, right? They don't even sound like grasshoppers. It sounds like something's going to blow. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's pissed the fuck off. Jesus, I'm sorry. I've had some bug issues tonight, but that cricket was fucking egregious. And the fly's back again. God. Every time when I hit play. Alright, back to what we were talking about. The Jake Paul fight got fucking canceled. Of course it did. I mean, nobody wants to see him fight some fucking no-name guy nobody's ever fucking heard of a day in their fucking life. Nobody cares about that. At all. And obviously Dana doesn't like Jake Paul. News story number 4. Anthony Barr, longtime Minnesota Vikings linebacker, signed with the Dallas Cowboys today for a 1-year deal. Big signing for the Cowboys. It's a nice little addition to Micah Parsons. That's all I'm going to say. And then we got Ric Flair. Woo! The Nature Boy. Ric Flair survived his last match, y'all. And the legends came out to support him. The Undertaker, Bret Hart, DDP, and even Mick Foley. I mean, what the fuck? It's pretty wild, honestly. It's pretty wild. Honestly, I watched clips of it on Twitter. I mean, Rick's old. I mean, there's only so much the old man can do. Just so much. He's old. All right? And I pray to God he doesn't get back in the ring again. Next breaking news story. Dolphins owner Stephen Ross has been indefinitely suspended for tampering with Tom Brady. Basically, he offered Tom Brady a GM job as well as quarterback of the fucking Dolphins. And he got caught up for doing that shit. Because Brady didn't take it. Obviously, Brady snitched him out. Somebody snitched him out. Buccaneers. Somebody snitched him out. I don't know who. But somebody snitched him out. And now the Dolphins have been fined $1.5 million, which is basically like hot dog sales for a couple games. And then you got this egregious ass grasshopper again. And then you got Tom Brady and Brian Flores allegations as well. So the Brian Flores allegations came to light. He had accused the Dolphins of wanting him to tank. And apparently there was some fucking truth to it. Because he's getting paid out too. So it's a bad look for the Dolphins. Bad look for the NFL. Granted, the tanking thing, I mean, it is what it is, you know. It's fucked up that it happened to Brian Flores. And it's fucked up that it was asked of many other African-American coaches as well. And it's also fucked up that teams do it. And there's fall guys that have to take the fall for shit. And normally it's a African-American coach that has to take the fall. And the white guy normally comes in after the fact and wins Super Bowls. It's kind of fucked up how it happens, honestly. And then Tom Brady celebrated his 46th birthday. He had 2 birthday cakes. Giselle, I'm just kidding, this isn't one of them. It's a joke. I don't like Tom Brady. Fuck him. Fuck you, Brady, even though you are the guilt, which is the cake that Giselle got him. The guilt cake. There you go. This is ridiculous. Damn Cricket, it won't shut the hell up. Shut up, Cricket. Let me get this in. Next up, we got NFL training camp updates. Welcome to NFL training camp updates. There's a lot of training camp updates to get to, but let's get to the Colts one first. So first up with the Colts signed a receiver today, y'all. No, it wasn't Odell Beckham Jr. No, it wasn't. Shut up, Cricket. I don't want to hear you right now. No, it wasn't Odell Beckham Jr. Actually, the Colts signed David Montgomery. This is when you come in, Cricket. David Montgomery. Cricket, who the fuck is David Montgomery? For real, Cricket. Who the fuck is David Montgomery? Oh, David Montgomery. He has 3 career catches. Okay. Thank you, Cricket. He shut the fuck up. Just so y'all know that. 3 career catches and he shut the fuck up. Thank you, Cricket. Then we got Matt Ryan is heard to be hard on players. Apparently, Matt Ryan's an asshole to the players. He's holding them accountable. And it's good to hear. Because obviously, Carson Wentz did not do that. Carson, pat on the back, eats peanut butter. You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck up out of here, Carson. Carson's been throwing interceptions in Washington, though. Good job, Carson. And then, hold on, though. Matt Ryan, the thing about being an asshole, karma's a bitch. Here's why. Watch your step back. Come on, bro. What the fuck? And then word is that Stephon Gilmore, oh yeah, our guy Hardy got rocked jersey a couple episodes ago. Stephon Gilmore has been covering Alec Pierce, our rookie wide receiver, first round draft pick, Alec Pierce, out of Cincinnati. He has been covering him and locking him the fuck down in reps, basically. So, long story short, Alec Pierce, he's going to get better from this. This is just going to make him better. That's all we need. You agree, Cricket? Gilmore locking down Pierce makes Pierce better for the season? Yeah, you don't hear crickets, right? He agrees. Next up, and then we had a nasty fight today between Michael Pittman Jr. and Rodney McLeod. So Rodney McLeod is a new signee we got from Philly, I believe. Yeah, we got him from Philly. So he's got some attitude to him. You know, he comes from Philly, and I'm sure Michael Pittman Jr. and him, they were in a block and drill, I guess, and apparently it turned into them throwing hands. And it's good to see. That means the players give a fuck. That means the players care. It's hot as fuck here in Indiana. I mean, I think they're at Grand Park, and I know it's hot the fuck up there. Hot as fuck. So, and they're probably losing money at the casino as well. I mean, how the fuck you gonna put training camp at the casino? I'm just saying. It doesn't help nobody. And then, basically, also what I've heard is Michael Pittman Jr., he has been dominant in practice, though, in regards to catching the ball. Ngakoue has stood out a lot. He's been winning his battles. Hines has been active in the run and pass game. Doolan has had a lot of big catches. He actually ended practice with a big catch from Foles. Yeah, fucking Foles threw him a bomb. He got it over Rodgers. Yeah, that's a big deal. Austin Doolan, I mean, he was kind of a breakout guy last year. He didn't do a whole lot, but, you know, I mean, that's kind of what we got with the Colts receiving corps. And word on the street is the Colts put T.Y. Hilton's poster back up on the building. I don't know if that means anything, honestly. This just could be a hoorah to him. Like, maybe they took it down, cleaned it off, and put it back up. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Or maybe it's just the internet playing around. And then, long story short, Reggie Wayne, he has been the new receivers coach for the Colts, and he has stood the fuck out. Receivers love him. They were giving him shit today about, they were talking about how they were giving him shit about his age. How he's not in any of the Madden games that they've played. Like, what the fuck, man? That's how you know I'm getting old, because I used to throw tutties all day long to Reggie Wayne with Peyton Manning. All day long. Hardy, Zach, and every fucking victim I came across on Madden, online, on Xbox for a good 2-year span, I was unbeatable. Fact, not fiction. And then I created monsters and they beat me. And then, I mean, that's just what happens. When you create monsters, they eventually beat you. Teacher beats student. Eventually, student conquers teacher. It's the life of video games as well. I just admitted that on live camera. Damn. But Hardy is the Madden King right now. He still is. So then we got NFL training camp update. Which, one day, Hardy, I'm going to come back and get that Madden title. I don't know when. I ain't have time to play. I bought Madden. I bought NBA 2K. I bought wrestling. And I've played probably a total of an hour of all 3 of those games the past year. So I'm pretty much done playing video games. And I'm just going to keep making movies, cameras, and shows. Got better shit to do in my life. Okay, so yeah, the NFL training camp update. So the Bucs lost their center, Ryan Jensen. He was carted off with a knee injury. Word on the street is Ryan Jensen is not that guy to be carted off with anything. So that's a big deal. He's probably lost for the season. New Orleans first round pick, offensive lineman Trevor Penning out of Northern Iowa has been kicked out of practice today because he started fights the last 3 days. Apparently the man got something wrong with his temper. A lot of Colts fans were wanting the Colts to draft him, so I'm glad the Colts didn't. Apparently the man got a temper. I guess it's one thing to have a temper, but it's another thing when like you really got a temper with your teammates. Like, it reminds me of the replacements in the linebacker that was a cop and shit, and he was just fucking rocking Falco and shit. And then we got Malik Willis. Confidence too high. He's basically stating that he's good. I got video of Malik Willis in practice. So let's watch a video of Ryan Tannehill, the second string quarterback, which I'm not sure who that is, and then the third string quarterback, which is Malik Willis. Check this video out. Check out the footwork. Damn, Tannehill. Look at Tannehill. He's kind of slow with it. But you can tell he's been doing this shit for years, so he's kind of just going through the motions with it. I still don't know who this guy is. I gotta look it up. I don't know his name. He's kind of quick. Like, this dude's got some speed to him. Alright, here we go with Willis. Bro, why your feet all Man, I don't know about that, buddy. I don't know if you're ready for that. I don't see why people bother anymore, Hardy. And then we got Kenny Pickett getting creamed on his first snap of practice. He didn't actually get creamed, but he got swallowed whole by the defensive line. Yeah, Kenny, he was very slow snapping back. You could say that's nerves. But Mitchell Trubisky has stated that he wants the starting job and he's very hungry for it. However, today in an accuracy challenge, Mitchell Trubisky went 0 for 16. There's the fly again. Again, Trubisky went 0 for 16. So, my common sense tells me Trubisky's I don't know. It's not going to work out. So then you got Brandon Ayuk and Fred Warner getting in a squabble. So apparently Brandon Ayuk has been being used a lot. Apparently he's going to be a breakout receiver for the Niners. However, I mean, they're putting a lot of bank in Trey Lance, who has proven absolutely nothing. They gave Debo his extension. However, it was kind of chump change, to say the least. And then you got the Broncos receiver Tim Patrick tearing his ACL. This is just a string of bad luck that's been going on with the Broncos organization with receivers. If y'all remember last year in training camp, Courtland Sutton tore his ACL as well. And then we got rookie Montrell Washington, though, has impressed coaches. They say he can totally be a breakout star in regards to the fact of Tim Patrick going down. And then we got some solid-ass Patriots news I love to hear. Mac Jones and Devontae Parker are having fucking issues in practice. Yeah, so today they've had a couple throws where they were both interceptions. And yeah, it's always good to hear a failure in New England. And then we got the Chiefs may end up with 4 running backs on their roster with the addition of McKinnon as a wideout. So if you remember correctly, Joel, the Chiefs signed Joel McKinnon. Well, they're using him as a back wideout per se. And then they also drafted some running backs, and they don't want to cut them. They have a lot of high promise on all their backs and could totally keep 4 running backs on the roster, which that's a pretty big fucking deal. And then another big fucking deal. Chargers' Derwin James has held out of practice again for a week now. He is held out of training camp. He is waiting for his extension. So unless the Chargers pay this man, he ain't playing. So y'all better pay Derwin James. Pay the man, Chargers, or Chris Ballard will. I mean, Chris Ballard paid David Montgomery and shut the fucking cricket up. And then you got Cardinals. Marquise Brown was charged and arrested today with criminal speeding. So apparently in Phoenix, Arizona, I guess I'm just totally assuming this off the top of my head. Oh, to hear it. Oh, you're back now, huh, Cricket? Really? So off the top of my head, he got hit with going 75 and a 50. So he got hit with what Martin Lawrence said in national security. DWB?
DWB.
I'll put it on the
Driving
screen.
while black.
What the fuck it is.
Move to
That's bullshit. Thank y'all for watching. I'm sorry about the cricket. I'm sorry about the fly. I got my common sense with me, though. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Again, like, subscribe, share, comment. And before I get out of here, you know I love to end things with a quote. If the sun don't shine forever, we'll make it shine together. I don't know who the fuck said that. But until next time, y'all, peace. Oh, yeah. Hardy. See you next week, y'all.
Mind check, vibe check, I've been feeling good. Living life out on the edge like I knew I would. I was chasing blue and green, I misunderstood. Now the money chasing me, I don't move a foot. In the past was up and down, got the switch flipped on for now. Swimming money till I drown, ego taking off the ground. There was so much that I need, I let go of everything. Never failing to succeed, I got thoughts I can't believe.